All right. So the main part that I really wanted to focus on today were the specific strategies of what we would really do within treatment. So let's start with some of the physical ones. I just want to touch on physical symptoms. But what types of physical symptoms would you say you typically present with? Consider
Fatigue.
Fatigue is a huge one.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Balance.
So let's stick with fatigue for a second, because I think in a couple weeks or so, you're going to have somebody else present specifically on fatigue, right?
Yeah.
So why is fatigue important to consider?
I thought fatigue is small, and grand mal was the big one.
So those are seizures, right? So those are different types of seizures.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. But seizures are another important medical condition that we also have to consider too. If you're currently still experiencing seizures, that might affect how you're able to apply some of the concepts and strategies that we're dealing with in therapy. So that's a really good point. But with fatigue, if you're tired, right, you're going to be less likely to really achieve at your highest potential, right? So really being able to manage your level of arousal, fatigue, these are really important concepts that you can tackle within treatment. Right, so kind of going into a situation and being able to really evaluate, do I have enough energy to do this task right now, right? Let's say cleaning out the garage or something like that, right? Before you go and you try to tackle it, you want to ask yourself, do I have enough energy to actually complete this task? Or am I just setting myself up to fail, right? So those are important things that we can address in terms of being able to plan out or strategize how to complete a task successfully.
Every once in a full moon, I try to help. I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think every once in a full moon, I try to help. I just always feel like I have to sit down and watch everyone do the work.
Mm-hmm.
I just try to help out. Get up my your end. I try to help out. Like I'm just gonna sit there.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Watch them do everything and try to help out every once in a while.
Right.
Good.
And so really it's about, kind of picking and choosing when is the best time for you. When are you going to be most efficient? Right. So managing your time, managing your fatigue, right? So like you're saying how you want to help out as much as you can. How can you really maximize your potential to help somebody or, really play a part? And sometimes it's kind of picking, okay, this, you can't spread yourself so thin. Maybe it's kind of just limiting your activities to certain things so you can maximize your effort.
So I seem to understand what you're saying is that either consciously or unconsciously start developing strategies.
Right.
To deal with this fatigue.
Right.
Because I think that's what I've been doing. Well, I know I've been consciously and maybe unconsciously. The fatigue's not as much a problem now as it was months ago.
Sure.
I'm getting better, but it's still an issue. Still the biggest issue of all.
It is. And as I would say, as time goes by, usually there's like that 6-month window of recovery. But fatigue is still one of those things. Physical fatigue is really, it can be very, limiting or disabling.